Hi, I'm Chris from Drescher Physical Therapy. Along with being a therapist, I'm also a medical professional with the Titleist Performance Institute, and I run the golf program here at Drescher PT. I see a wide array of people. My clients range from 5 handicaps to 30 handicaps, men and women both. What I want to talk to you today a little bit about are a few swing characteristics, some common injuries that occur, and at the end, I also want to talk about 2 simple stretches, exercise-wise, that you can do to help enhance your enjoyment of the game. The first swing characteristic I'm going to talk to you about is called over the top. So with the over the top characteristic, the club tends to lose its plane on the downswing. It'll often produce an outside to inside swing path, but it also can cause you to perform a chicken wing, which will give you pain on the inside of the trailing elbow, which is the right arm for a right-handed golfer, and the lateral or outside part of the elbow for the lead, or the left elbow for right-handed golfers. The other limitations that we often see with this swing characteristic is mid-back limitations or rotation in your thoracic spine. The slide is another common swing characteristic that I'll see a lot with my clients. And what it is you slide towards your target. This will rob you of power and also consistency. Oftentimes there's limitations in the hip, in the lead hip, specifically internal rotation of the left hip for a right-handed golfer. The problem ends up being is that you can get back and hip problems, but you can also have left knee pain and problems as well. Being a medical professional with the Titleist Performance Institute, people constantly ask me, Chris, if there's 1 or 2 things I could do just before a round, what would you recommend? And I would say for the majority of us, the lack of flexibility is what we tend to develop as we get older, especially if we tend to sit for most of the day at work. I'm going to show you 2 stretches that you can do, even on the golf course, even on the golf cart, that should help your flexibility and help you enjoy your game a little bit more. The first one I'm going to show you is called a mid-back rotation stretch. What you're going to do, you're going to sit down in a chair or even on the golf cart, and you're going to rotate your body so that you can hold on to the arm of the chair or the cart, and you're going to twist yourself into a rotation until you feel a twisting sensation in your mid-back. So you're going to rotate, and then you're going to hold that. You can either hold that for 10 seconds. Another thing I like to do is just take 2 or 3 nice deep breaths. As I do this, as I exhale, I see if I can rotate just a little bit more. Now you want to make sure you're avoiding any low back pain. I would do this to both sides, maybe 2 or 3 repetitions each. The other stretch I think which is pretty important for everybody to work on is some hip rotation. Again, with our golf swing, our rotation comes from our mid-back and from our hips. And a lot of times our low back gets hurt because these 2 limitations occur. This one's pretty straightforward. You're just going to cross your leg over the other one. And here you're just going to basically hug your leg into your chest. You can lean forward if you like. You can sit back. You can push down. However, that's going to work more on the hip joint. What I'm more concerned about with this stretch is the hip musculature, your rotator muscles. So I would encourage you to pull in instead. Again, like any other stretch, you want to hold for about 15-20 seconds. And similar to the rotation stretch, maybe 2 or 3 each leg. Again, you could do this in a chair, a golf cart, on the bench before you're ready to tee off. But this is a great stretch to get your hips rotating better. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've gained a little bit of insight into the complexity of the golf swing. There are many other things to look at in the golf swing, so if you have any questions with anything that I showed you here in the video, or anything else with your golf game, feel free to give us a call at Drescher Physical Therapy. And always remember, you have to get in shape to golf, not golf to get in shape. Thank you for watching.